I don't know if I got it or not, but that folder of dossiers hidden in between two servers.
It's at least an attempt. Hey, there's a dossier right down there.
It couldn't sneak away from me.
It's a box of them, though. Like, I'll just leave this box of top secret government files.
It's probably just personnel files anyway. Captain America's already killed them all. I'm sorry, he's knocked them out and then the building exploded and crumbled on top of them, but he never killed them.
You know what's funny? During World War II, 8 out of every 10 Germans that was killed were killed by Russians. Yeah. Captain America did very little in that war. There's no Captain Russia.
I've seen Captain Mexico.
Champion of the champions, I think. How is Sin Cara these days?
Sin who? I don't think WWE knows what a Mexican is anymore. They have Alberto Del Rio, but I mean, I think that's just Speedy Gonzalez in disguise.
One of the best luchadors of all time.
Speedy Gonzalez?
No. Alberto Del Rio. He's the son of Dos Caras.
Oh, I did not know that.
He's Dos Caras Jr.
Huh. Just push them all. I should have just charging starred everybody.
Charging star! To hell.
Okay, how good would a 2D Captain America be with the moves from MVC2?
It would be a fun game. Concession. Yeah, that guy went right off the side.
But no, think of a Beautiful Joe game with Captain America with all of his Marvel vs. Capcom moves.
I would be down with that. It would definitely be better than Captain America and the Avengers on the NES.
That game was so horrible. Boring.
The arcade version was bad.
Right, but...
The NES version was a completely different game, and oh my god.
I played it was a beat 'em up, right?
Not the one on the NES, no.
Okay, I think I'm playing the one on the SNES. I think there was one on the SNES.
I know I don't know if it came out on SNES, but I know one came out on Genesis.
Maybe that's
it's pretty much just a port of the original arcade, and the arcade one was bad to begin with.
It was just a poor man's beat 'em up. I remember that for sure.
They were trying to cash in on how popular the X-Men beat 'em up game was. And
they never ported that game anywhere until last year they put it on Xbox and PS3.
And it's fucking bullshit.
And it's
where's the HD remake of that game?
I don't know, after Turtles Reshelled. And
yeah, but Double Dragon Neon?
That is true. That is very true.
I mean...
And then okay, speaking of Double Dragon Neon. Double Dragon Neon is good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge or whatever that just got released last year is so atrociously bad. It sucks so hard.
Really?
They made it go all hella serious and they try to be dark with it, and after going from the awesome over the top 80s-ish that was Neon, it just killed any momentum Double Dragon had.
And I said this last recording and the recording before that, but fuck you, Sega. Fuck you and your refusal to do anything with your existing intellectual properties that have followings. I want my Streets of Rage remake, and I want it now.
Hell to yeah. Okay, they were I didn't know if you know this, but they were actually making one back on the PS2. And it looked horrible. It looked like Final Fight Streetwise. Just with a zoomed out camera and over the head style, but the setting looked just like Streetwise.
Don't have to be fancy. Just get me some nice 2D, some HD 2D graphics.
As they call them 2.5D or whatever you want to call it,
Oh god, whatever. 2D is 2D, you fucks.
I know. I don't know how, it's Street Fighter 4 is 2D. They just look really good.
Okay, so we spend all this time, all this American science trying to find the fourth dimension, right?
Right.
How come we're not looking for the third and a half dimension? You know why? Because it doesn't fucking exist. You can either add a dimension or not add a dimension.
I know what they mean by it, but
when you're drawing something in geometry class, you can add another line attached to another line, and it adds a dimension. You don't just add half a line and go, there, I added half a dimension.
It's like,
I just added a line!
Capital punch! Adrian. But no, I get what they mean by 2.5D, but it's still dumb.
Yeah.
But
and I'm just not going to accept dumb. 3.
Yes, it's 3. I'm trying to...
3!
The controllers are so squirrely on that, it is so stupid. But, anyway, back to Captain here. If you noticed, I'm doing this...
And it's gorgeous 3.5D graphics.
I still want to say this is 2 3/4 if anything. Super Soldier Mode. Look at this excellent Super Soldier Mode. Ta-da!
And you don't get to save it. It's not like it's not like in the Punisher where you're like, well, I'm done slaughtering everybody in this room.
That's a good dossier spot. Cause, this is obviously some kind of control room.
They probably need that information on hand.
Yes.
Now check the dossier.
Under a barrel.
It says press Control Alt Delete, mein Führer.
In the fact, it's control button.
Oh, on a computer the control button's probably across the room.
You need 5 people to push the buttons.
Yeah. Alt and Delete are like 2-man jobs each. My God, Rando, what was happening?
I don't know. Okay, I think I was just so frustrated I couldn't think straight, because watching it now, I immediately see the answers.
I immediately saw the answer at the beginning.
I know.
Turn off the game.
But that's the solution. That's the final solution, if you will.
We just made a Holocaust joke during a Captain America playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome.
It was a struggle. It was a challenge to get here, but I think we did it, and I think we're better people for it.
I'd like to thank the Academy and the Jewish people and the Nazi Party.
The Third Reich couldn't do without you. Much love.
I'd like to thank God for allowing me to be the vest with which he speaks.
That's the most pretentious douchebag thing ever.
Thank you. I couldn't have made that comment without God.
I love the people who say, I gotta thank God for this talent, and it's the most crude and insulting thing ever. I love when rappers thank God. That's the greatest thing ever.
I like it when super ultra rich motherfuckers sing about the ghetto and shit. You're saying this with $500,000 of diamonds in the shape of a $sign around your neck? Just sell the bling and move. You could buy a real nice house for what it cost to buy that necklace.
Dude, yeah, exactly.
That's the ultimate bling. A really nice house should be the ultimate bling.
But you can't wear it around your neck and show people how much money you have.
It'll be like, you see this car? It gets 31 miles to the gallon.
Yeah. You gotta throw some stupid thing like that in there. It's like an echo.
It's a Toyota Prius remix!
Yeah, boy! Fuck, I hate Flavor Flav. That pickled up...
me too.
That pickled up prune.
Wait, Flav is one of those guys, I remember Danny Bonaducci, during one of his, falls, his many, many falls further and further from grace. He did an interview where the interviewer said he's considered a wash-up. They said, you're a wash-up, but you're still on TV. How do you consider yourself a wash-up who's still famous? And he says, well, you gotta work really hard to be a famous wash-up. And I think Flav is one of those.
Flavor Flav, Bret Michaels are the two that I'm thinking of here, who always have, like, the TV shows that have, like, you know, them trying to find love. It's like, will they find true love at the end of the season? Of course. Next season, they need new love. And it's always...
You think maybe they keep going for all these, you know, all these women who they need love with, they just give up because it realize they're terrible human beings.
Or that they're just going after gold digging bitches.
Yeah. In any case.
Here we go. This is like one of our favorite parts. This is where we lost our shit last time. Whoosh! Charging store! He just killed a man.
It's still funny.
Did you mess up again?
The laws of physics don't apply to America.
How did he jump past the train when they were like, the laws of physics dictate that he's going the same speed as the train.
He destroyed all laws of inertia.
Who's that douchebag? Like, I don't really...
Dum Dugan?
There you go. Dum Dugan.
Oh!
Yeah, where's his 2x4? I thought they used to call him Hacksaw.
Yeah. I guess they went for the more accurate Dum Dum.
Is that really his Dum Dugan?
Yes. That
is the most dumb name I think I've ever heard. Thank you. Captain America, completely worthless without a shield.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, he hopes really bad it gets back really soon. 'Cause he can't really fight without his shield. He's not really that strong and he's not really that smart. Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Okay, I get it, his shield's indestructible. I know we've talked about this before, but I really don't see, cause he's superhuman, yes, but he's not like Hulk strong or anything. And yet he can block, like, Thor's hammer. Something that even a Hulk can't lift.
So, something that should shatter, like, his bones even though they're attached to the shield.
Yeah, the shockwave of it should fucking wreck him.
Yeah, it should send him into another dimension.
Send his arm into another dimension to heal.
That should be like the new paradigm in Captain America. Like, everybody just accidentally sends him into another dimension. At
the end of every issue, it's not whether or not he wins the fight, but it's how he's sent to another dimension. I'm standing in midair, look at that.
He's like, I will defeat you, Red Skull. God damn it, not again.
He's got to call home base or headquarters. I broke physics again.
Would you stop breaking the physics? We're running out. Can't, have to go out to the store and buy more physics.
Alright, like, I almost made a joke that I shouldn't have because it's ripping something else off, so we're not going to.
Yeah, really, you shouldn't have made a joke about the Holocaust. That didn't stop you.
But at least that was original.
Touche.
I'm a horrible person, aren't I?
Join the club. Humanity's an awful thing. Whee! Being Captain America's fun!
Turns out his major strength is having the skills of a 12-year-old Chinese gymnast.
And he still comes in third.
But he don't have Chinese parents to beat the shit out of him until he gets Wow, we're just offending everybody, aren't we?
This might be our most politically incorrect playthrough ever.
It's like, we've already done French, Jews, Chinese.
Germans. Americans.
I don't feel bad for the Germans, they got it coming.
Or the Americans for that matter.
Americans can take it. Well, no they can't, but they're gonna.
They got no choice. Nope. We're taking away their freedom to decide whether they want to take this shit or not.
It's my freedom.
We're taking their guns and their money away too.
Obama's trying to take my guns away.
You know his middle name is Hussein, right? His name is Hussein. His name is Barack Hussein Obama.
I'm gonna make the Red Skull's face from red to black and just call him Obama Man.
and then he could join Al Qaeda. He could be Al Obama Man.
He could join up with Al Qaeda boy.
Al Qaeda boy.
Oh man.
Talibani.
Talibani Benny.
Talibani. Talibani.
That's the big female antagonist.
Yeah.
Talibani.
Benny. I'm so glad Captain America is a character from World War II. If they made him today, it would be the worst comic ever made.
It'd just be him fighting Middle Easterns.
God. Well, that's largely what he was created for, propaganda.
Yeah. Oh man.
You know, he had to convince a country that wasn't saving the day that they were saving the day.
There is oil there. I'm Captain America and I say there is. I found it.
I'm Captain America and I approve this message.